Okay, let's get good. Things. Switch. Yeah, we can. That. That game. Here we are. Our nice truck. Cargo. Cargo. Ah, it's there. Oh, parking engaged. Oh, that way. There we go. Hang out the window and back up. There we go. And there we are with rye. I believe it's a cargo of rye going from Kharkiv to Barney. It's a peculiar thing to be taking, but we're trying to do this is a this is a pre-war tour of Ukraine. Oh, so Kharkiv to I think I'm gonna go this way. I want to go up. I think you want to go this. I want to check out Sumi. Then drive through oh, I'd like to drive through. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go up here and check out. Huh, interesting. It suddenly pops up. Yeah, what do we do? These roads aren't connected either. Good to be connected. Sure what the problem is. I'm sure there's a connection, a better connection. Okay, well, I want to check out Chernobyl, and then I think I want to go back and check out Kiev. Oh, let's do that. So our first destination is Sumy. Keep my hat down against the glare. The glare is just gray, gray day, but it's bright out there. Hard to look at a dark screen and a bright city at the same time. So here we are driving through Kharkiv. No people. That's because 6 in the morning. Possibly speeding here. There's the car starting. Have to start spotting and then get going. This is interesting. It's nice blue. Huh. Not pretty. We have that in Kharkiv. We. The royal we. know what I mean? Ah, and a whole whack of big solar farm there. Good for you, Garkeith. Also steel. Lots of stuff here. Buildings, different cars scattered around and stuff like that. Happily, they are not flashing to change. Flashing. You can get 5 green flashes, then they go to, rather than money, they do 5 green flashes, then they do a quick orange, red. Green flashes are a motivation for people to tromp it. Yes. Ask me so I can just go like that and be sloppy. So, we're assuming that we have, I don't know if that's a wheat field, it's yellowish, that could be canola. Oop, there's a jet going whipping by. Distance on the road. So, again, we'll probably hear it now. Nice. Minarets up there of a church just visible over the wall. There's that jet just whooshed. Well, I heard that one. I thought this was just what we do. We would just drive this morning. It's early, but coffee. Went to my local yesterday, or what had been my local before tavern, as expected. Very casual rules. I mean, the official rules are you don't have to show proof of vaccination, 100% capacity, and masks when you're walking around. I suspect a number of the people there, just 40 here, 40. I suspect a number of the people there were reluctant vaxxers. They tend to believe a lot in nice people, but they tend to believe a lot in conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So, not an intellectual discussion club. People were wearing. You're supposed to wear a mask when you walk around. Most people would put a mask on. A few people would actually put the mask on before they got up to go to the bathroom. Some would put it on as they were walking. Some would not be covering their nose, in case the server yelled out to them, "John, I can see your penis," which is a joke that was going around about not covering your nose is like hanging out of your pants. I don't know. Anyways, people would walk around, they'd stop to talk to somebody, and they'd talk for a while, and then they'd just take their mask off and they'd stand there talking. So, of course, everybody's sitting around the table drinking. What happened here? Nasty. Everybody's sitting around the table drinking, and nobody there has a mask on. So. And then when I left, I wanted to say something to the server or whatever. That she was off shift. Teasing her, saying I should have warned you that I was a writer. So she comes right up and says, "Oh, gee." Right up to me, no mask. I don't know. All to say it was a casual, casual exposure, but at some point we're going to have to get there, and it's an individual decision, I guess, about getting out to be with people. When are we comfortable? Now, it wasn't very busy in there. There was 2 tables of people in a huge place, making up for lack of people with a overabundance of noise. They've been there for a while. Had a lot of drinks, sitting at the table yelling and laughing at the others. Be loud. A friend, sort of, casual friend dropped by to talk, and it's one of these people that is talkative. I was gonna say never shuts up. Here's me streaming on never shutting up, but that's the way it's set up here. We all know the kind of person who's very outspoken, likes to talk about pontificate on all different things, long stories. To make a long story short, never happens. And nice, likable guy, so you don't just tell him to piss off, but I still would like to get out and have an actual conversation with somebody as opposed to have somebody talk at me. The kind of person you'd be... Oh, what's new, they'd ask. But only looking for a segue. Oh, you have Cancer? Speaking of hospitals, I've got this awful bunion on my toe. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, you were turning. That was weird. I guess you had a signal on. I didn't really see. I guess he had to turn like that, or she had to turn like that, because it definitely wasn't an angle turn. Interesting fields here. Hey, this is the mod that's been done by Romania Extended. They seem to have a lot of variety in the map. Not cookie cutter, so I'm assuming that it is realistic. Not only detailed, but accurate. Like you do a detailed picture of whatever this is, wheat field or whatever, but it's accurate because all along this road going between these 2 cities are wheat fields, so. Oh, what that is. Interesting. What the hell that stuff is. It look like Mel. Maybe it's corn. Corn? Sort of like corn, but different. Oh, what's like corn, but different? I don't know. I'm eager to see what they have done with Sunni, or with Chernobyl. Cough, cough, cough. Sumi to the left here. Okay. Good here. Good there. That is. I mean, sunflowers I can see and that stuff. Huh. I wonder what the crops are. I'd have to guess go on the map and ask what sort of they have in the fields. Sumi discovered. See what Sumi looks like. Oh, this possibly what Sumi looks like. Maybe not. Oh, go over to agency. That's up here. I think I've discovered the end of the road. Well, there's a playground there. Kids in it, but no. Sorry. Sorry. Not likely COVID, just dry air. Where are we going? There? I think we can go up there. Maybe we can go up there. Oh, you're gonna stop like that, aren't you? Everybody's gonna stop. Okay. Oh, there's some big plant here. And there's some... oops, there's... Well, there's a parking lot there, so I guess we probably should go this way. Yep, and... then what? I don't know. Oh, it's a church. Go around the church. Possibly. I guess we can go around the church. Nobody parked here. Okay. Luckily, this is a nice short trailer full of rye. How much rye is in this thing? 15 tons. That's interesting. Okay, so that was Sumi. That was downtown Sumi. Somebody walking around in downtown Sumi. Might be a nice day there. What's the day like here in Ottawa, come to think of it? It's 2. It's +2, so... I think I'm going to go to my son's today, unless he says otherwise. Just for the sake of getting out and about on a nice day. No, back at Sumi and up towards Chernobyl just to see what Chernobyl is, and then Kyiv. Nope. I was just laughing. The image, if you don't know if you saw it there, that guy and the cop standing there, and the guy trying to explain something. Wondering if that's wheat. It's a little orangey, but I'll have to ask in the forum. Yeah, I'm coming from Farm Sim, and I'm wondering what sort of crops do you have? Construction yard there of sorts, and construction happening. That log clinger thing was grabbing logs around. Ask me? Okay. And, oh, that's interesting. This sign say, bumps ahead. Where are we going? Why are we going here? Oh well, we're taking a road from, Sumi up to border crossing, Russia. Um, Chernobyl. Chernobyl. And then I'm gonna, once I get there, I'm gonna drive back down here. We're gonna go Eve and carry on at Sarny, Marnie, Larny, Farney. Sarny, Bobarny, Banana, Bob. Oh, um, apparently I've run out of highway. Okay. As long as I don't meet any other cars, depends how they've implemented this. Sometimes that's what they do. Sometimes there are no additional cars on these. Interesting, a little bit of clear cut. The hydro poles there. See, we could be inside like this, but we would see so much less. Here, this is a, oh, a thing, cut place. Fun. Sawmill. Huh. Interesting. Definitely can turn on a dime on this. Oh, sawmill. Browse all lumber, equipment. Nicely done, sawmill. And not even marked on the map as a place to pick up a cargo. Strange. Oh, those. I have to remember if there's some strange bits that I find on the map, they may be an artifact of me blending several maps together. No, it'd be interesting to know whether this is actually this kind of road coming out of Zumi. I suspect. Oh, not. Sorry, just oversteered a bit on that corner. Speed limit is 80 here. And now we're going on a bridge over something. That's interesting. Bridge over... possibly a bridge over troubled waters. So let's take a picture of it. And down here. Better. Excuse me. Oh, man. No idea what that bridge is, but that's where it is. Carry on up the Khyber. See what happens. We're keeping a little bit away from that wall because it looks like the wall is not going to keep away from us, so. Excuse me. We're going downhill because I have to keep stepping on the brake. Luckily, these tree branches are virtual. Possibly the trees are not virtual, but looks like we may be getting out of this into a main road again. See what happens when you're around this corner. And there we are. That was most peculiar. There's that same oak crop, sort of. Oh, I guess this is why the road doesn't. Oh. Oh, we're turning. Taking this turning. Quite rocky up here in this area. Definitely not flowing wheat fields. Gas. Good gas. peculiar kind of excuse me, we'll just stick to the regular gas stations where you in and out. And we've got lots of gas anyways, I think. Yeah. Over a third of it, I think. A windmill? Really? A windmill? Yes, you know. It's windy. Need a mill. I like whatever feature they've done here is, I don't know if this is to represent dead grass or places where they've burned it out. But this Romanian extension certainly is a different kind of ground. And the Romanian extension, I'll show you. Tell you what I want. I've got phlegm. I've got ETS2 and all the DLCs, and then I've added Pro Mods, which gives you a bunch of stuff to the east. I've added Rus map, which gives you a lot of Russia. Not a lot. Then I gave you some stuff here too, and then I've added something called Romania Extension, which gives you a lot more of places in Ukraine and Romania, down here in the Crimea, and we can drive down in 4, but then we can get down and cross over into Turkey and wander around Turkey just to see what that's like. Just have no idea what it's going to be like. Mountainous, I think. A lot of roads we haven't done. A lot of roads up here we haven't done. Especially here, we don't do driving on the other side of the road. I've done this. Does not for some reason. This is Iceland, and this is Iceland, and some of these things don't quite fit. They're close. Yeah, that fits. See, correct. Not maybe that. Longyear Brian, I don't think it's very big. But it's a nice a nice addition, this particular world map. Gives a topographical view showing the mountains and stuff, so it's better. I like it better. Nice. John Deere tractors. I guess possible. We'll go faster now. They seem to put a lot of work. Oh, there we go. That's pretty. into the various signs here, roads, bits and pieces of stuff, vegetation and stuff. And there we go. I think I finally cleared out my throat so I can talk. Mill in the distance, and there are cars coming. Let's verify where we're going here. Are. Yep. And I'm gonna go to. Then I'm gonna go back down to Kia. And we'll wander around Kiev. See what it looks like. I love these pipelines going over the road. First off, the pipelines go across the land. They don't bother burying them. And when they have to go across the road, they just go up and over. Oh, there's a train going by. Gas station. Air place. Double tracks. Okay. Birch trees. Sure. Tall, thin. That white paper birch type of look. And a 50k limit. Well, just ignore that, because there it goes. The hell is that thing? Okay. Very complex looking hydro tower. Wires seem low too. Out there. I think it's pouring rain. Let me do a break here. I'll be back. I'll be right back here. Don't go away, folks. All right, there we go. Thank you. I'm exploring Chernobyl. There's the nuclear plant on the right. There was a number of fire trucks and the parking lot. I couldn't get through the gates. It looked like it's pre-incident area. Military police. So interesting. So stuff is closed down. I'm not sure what's up there. I think you can get through here. I'm thinking I can get through here. I can get gas there. Somebody broken down old truck. There are more warning signs. And there's a tank. More warning signs. And I suspect... can I get in here? And... oh, and a big cross. I can get... what do we have here? And another gate. Just got out of bed. I have no idea where I just went to. I entered. And what is this thing? Trees, pine trees. Painted mines. I have no idea what all that is. Let's just loop around here and see what that. Yeah. Go. Possibly a road. I say possibly because that's interesting. I'm not sure this is supposed to represent broken down, wrecked building. Does it sure know? Old broken down train track there. playground. Kind of sad. Overgrown. Eee, very bizarre, whatever this is that I'm exploring. Apartment buildings, possibly. So this is the old Chernobyl, I think. Ooh, I see a kid's bike on the road there. Oh, this is depressing, isn't it? Burnt out truck. Sort of monument, something. Now leaving Chernobyl. Then what? Then oh, border crossing gets me into Russia. I guess. Oops. Big Jesus log. Belarus. Oh, Belarus. Oh, Belarus. Yes, it is Belarus. Minsk in Belarus? Yes, it is. Okay, but we're not connected, so it is all out here. Just gonna get trouble. Oh, that before. Now look, there's somebody out there. Adam. Bad looking. Bad looking. Probably not talking to me because I had my wipers going. Okay, so let's go now back to Kiev. So we'll go back the way we were. Down this road. Down. Kiev. Back. No. Here. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Weird. Broken down the representation of yeah, welcome to Chernobyl. Abandoned things, empty playgrounds, broken down buildings and dirt stuff around. Some kid's bike on the road there. Interesting. train tracks. Now I want to make myself a coffee, so... Okay. I'll be back. Don't go away, I'm gonna make myself a coffee, I'll be back. we go. Oh, so I'm back. I made coffee, and it seems to be nighttime now. So I want to explore, and I can't explore when it's nighttime, right? Set it till 5. 5 a.m. Ukraine. The Ukraine. The Ukraine was a region of Russia. People from the Ukraine were Ukrainians. And then when the USSR fell apart, the Ukraine became a nation called Ukraine. Oh, there we go. Facts for you. Oh, I need my hat. My hat. Sec. Don't. There we go. Sorry, but it's brightish out, and I've got some backscatter happening in my eyes from some bit of a coating on the corneas, I think. Oh, if it's bright light, it gets a little hazy. Okay, and what? And then straight on? Or up here? That's going to lead just off the edge of the world. Oh. Hey, buddy. Ask the, yeah, don't go through. Interesting. All the, like this, that they've broken down apartment buildings. Get a better angle here. Now. On now. Where's my, oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. Market there selling pre-irradiated foods. That's exciting, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm going down the other road to get to Kiev, and then we'll drive around Kiev and see what it looks like. Okay? Okay. Interesting. They've got a mix of buildings here. Funny marker there. It's like, whoa, stick this out in the middle of the road. I want you swinging too wide. Okay, I won't. So, Chris, are you still there? Are you still, or have you muted me and you've wandered off? I wandered off to make a coffee and such. It's a nice day out here. I texted back my son and said I'm not going to come out and visit. How was your Sunday going? I imagine it must be getting warmer by the week there. It's a funny looking day today. It's kind of misty, foggy. I'm not sure what the hell's happening, but I'm more inclined to actually get out and walk, which is a good thing. I need really to find a way to motivate myself to get out and walk every day, even if there's a coffee place that's 2 blocks from me. It's a lot of exercise to get there, but going to the trouble, I figure going to the trouble to, have a shower, get dressed, put on my clothes, walk 2 blocks, have a coffee, and come back home, that I think is going to be that is a worthwhile achievement for me, I think. I've gotten used to just hunkering down here and staying inside and avoiding the world, but even avoiding the non-personal world. I mentioned before, I did go to my local, which is a tavern. It is well, interesting persons there. Oh, come to think of it, there's another place just down. There's another a brew pub that's just a slight walk away. I could go there too. And that's for coffee. Coffee. There's a Starbucks, which unfortunately has Starbucks coffee. Okay, so going to Knib. Knib. Anybody coming? Good. Okay. You have a morning routine. Good. I think there has been the tendency with these lockdowns and everything and being restricted to not do any routines. But yeah, it's important, I think, to add some routine to your life, just because there's so much that we feel we can't control. It's nice to have something you do control. More tractors in the field there. Part of my routine is going to see my son and his family on Sunday, but it depends. Seem to stop here. Very bright, bright or obvious sign. Traffic behind me. Maybe they've got a red light now. That guy does. Gal. Signal on so people pull it up. I've had cars AI pass me in circumstances. Oh, definitely construction. Hey, could you have stopped a little farther back? Guess not. And, this is Lviv. Lviv, this is Lviv. Okay. You're going to... drive around. Let's do a map thing. Okay. Oh, here. Go. Here. Yeah, somehow. Why don't we just drive to there and then just comes off. Okay. Okay, so there's a big TV tower, which I believe it now is currently shelled and down. Yes. Ah, network error. Oh, that's strange. Good now? So, I was just talking. You said you had a morning routine, so I was saying it's good to have add some routines into our lives since there's a lot of things that we seem to be out of our control lately. Can I get up there? Probably can't get there from here. Oh, maybe I can. Here. I don't know. Wandering around to see what it looks like. That back square with something in it. Balloons. That looks like Mercedes Benz discovered. Cop just by the edge of the road looking cop-like highway. Oops. And let's go up here. No, I think right. I realized if I go left, sure I'm gonna run out of rope. Here. Oh, but then I can't get up on that highway, I think. Unless I go. Oh, I can go here and do a U-turn probably. Right? Can we do? Can. Look at this. Okay. Then we go up here. Okay. Ah, this. Look at us up onto the big highway. Train tracks. Across the something river. Kiev. Can I go to the left? I think I can actually. Sort of. Yes, I can up here. This. Just trying to keep them middle of the road so we try not to hit any vehicles. Okay, and whoa, clunk, 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 clunk. Oh, that's a little solider than it looked to be. Okay. I just want to go down and explore more of this. Left? No. Here to make sure. Just wanting to go straight through. Get over the lane because I think. Did not want to go there, that's for sure. I think I want to go right here. Like downtown something. Seems to be downtown. Unexplored, an unexplored road. In 1.44, the next version, they're going to fix it so that when you go on it, it becomes explored. It doesn't stay blank like that. See where we are on the map? Oops. Come on, Jesus. I ended up at the road going into the forest. That's where you've explored it working. You've started wandering on foot around Sandpatch Grade. Hour and a half and only. Okay. have Train Sim World. I have played it a bit. I am Kiev, in Kiev. Kyiv. Kiev. I think. Now, see where I have to go. Yes. I will be at Sarny. Sarny, home of the sandwiches. Well, I could get some more bacon, and I could make some bacon sarnies, bacon and tomato sarnies. Some guy doing a couple of soldiers. It is a very interesting map mod. I went through Chernobyl, just briefly, and I'm exploring Ukraine. Just explore Ukraine for people. This is what Ukraine looks like when it's not being shelled. I went through Chernobyl, and a lot of Chernobyl was looked like an abandoned city. Gray, dull colors, garbage strewn about, overgrown yards, empty playgrounds, children's toys scattered around, and abandoned, burnt-out cars and stuff like that. So, is that not what I said? I think I said what it looked like. This is what it looks like. Did I make an error? I got in past some, there were some roadblocks and such. Excuse me. Roadblocks and such, but I got to drive around here. What you go through here, and I would be in Belarus then. This map does not, see, this is Mania Extended, and this is Rust map. And I'm sure if there probably is a link for it. Let's see, ES2. Maybe. No, it's not intuitively obvious, but there are much discussion groups. But I'm thinking that somebody probably has done a proper link between the two. Not that I've seen. And not that I especially want to drive into to Russia, but it would be nice to drive into Belarus. Oh, somebody went into the side of my trailer there. I was looking and it was like, I think that guy is sticking to my lane. Yep, he did. Ah, there's a nice, colorful little, a lot of people shopping, but it looks like a little village. There was a TV thing on the right. There's a red light up ahead. Now leaving Kiev. Okay. The fields around here are quite interesting too. That I need to contact the developers and find out what crops they are implementing, because it looks like, oh, maybe corn, a little irregular. tall, thin, with the corn-like leaves. Just they're coming out a little bit randomly. Possibly wheat, although it's a little orangish, but like it would be nice to know what they think they're implementing. See the fields here? We are not sure what we've got, but we got fields of something. We got tractors. We've got minarets. Worm oil. Tractor. Tractor's this one. Ah, it doesn't say what it is. I mean, it says what it is, but it's in Ukrainian, so I don't know what it is. Oh, more trucks on my ass and a car trying to pass me. Don't pass me. There we go. Did that scare you? No. Oh, back to your comment about Chernobyl as an abandoned 19 square kilometer area. I'm pretty sure that Russian troops have gone into, in the last week, have gone into or through Chernobyl. And reports were that they were there, so I'm not sure how close to the reactor they got, but... And they probably were given a face mask and said, here, these are special, these are safe ones, these protect you from radiation. Don't worry, trust us. Ah, you know it's a big bridge. There's a windsock on it. Okay, let's put in the cruise control and we'll just futz along here until I get to my destination, which is in another 12 minutes or so. And it will be, well, it'll be 12:15, so I need to think about getting out. I plan to get out every day. My minimum would be to get out, go out one door of the apartment building, around the block, and back in the other one, and back out to my apartment. Retarder there, just to slow down. lunch. I have not had lunch yet. An anti-COVID-19 convoy is heading to Washington. I know. I've heard about that. There was a couple that started off on the West Coast. One of them dwindled down to 3 trucks after a couple of days, so they joined up with another one. But still, yeah. I suspect they will get very strong. I suspect they will get stronger support from the right-wing conservatives than our convoy did here in Ottawa. But well, we'll see. There is a problem. There is a problem with the freedom anti-COVID-19 freedom convoy. The problem they have a couple of problems. One of them being that, well, there was one, but it's still on, sort of thing. Another one being that change. Another one being that a lot of states, a lot of areas are relaxing COVID requirements anyways. And the third one, I guess, is that there is a big freedom movement on right now in Ukraine. So here's people that are fighting for freedom from Russian oppression, and from freedom from not having their apartment building shelled, and you are fighting for freedom from not wearing a mask. Oh. I know. What are they protesting? For those reasons. Then there's probably others. Those are my reasons why I think that they're just, don't know. Yes, yes. Freedom from wearing a mask as opposed to freedom from nuclear war. Okay. Yeah, I think he meant anti-vaccine. They're anti. Well, actually, well, a lot of them though are anti-COVID in the sense that they don't believe it exists. Oh, depending how you parse it. I gotta have a sandwich soon. Shopping while I walk down to the. I got a sore right ankle. I had a sore ankle that doing some therapy for, and it has not been bothering me, but mostly because I haven't been using it as much. But I walked a lot yesterday. And maybe walking will help it because I just have not been walking enough. So. Wandering along the railroad track. Be careful, okay? Wear a reflective vest. Oh no, no! Actually, if you don't want to wear a reflective vest, then the cops will find you. They'll see you trespassing. Yes, just be careful as you wander along the track. only 6 or 7 minutes, and then we'll be. Oh, look at that plane up there. That's interesting. Huh. A crop duster type of plane. What time is it? It is 12:23. So yeah, good time to get out and make a sandwich and then get out for a walk. Just a random cop, random thing, whatever that was on the right. I'm not sure. But it definitely is a well done map with a lot of nice little variety. Sheds and shacks and different kinds of vegetation, fields, trees. Maybe once I get to how am I going? Go down through Viv. Down here. I get to somewhere. I think this is overlaying. Sure. Guy on pre-Romania extension. I think it just did these, but I drove here, but it looks like I haven't driven here. I think this map is overlaid a bunch of the roads that Pro Mods had done. Dang. Had a Lotto 649 ticket last night, and it won. It won a free draw. So I got another Lotto 649 ticket for the draw Wednesday. What is this? Ah! A farmer and cows waiting to cross the road. Okay. Good for you, buddy. So I thought if I streamed early on a Sunday, I would get a lot of European traffic. That was, if I stream at 11, it's not 11. Cold pizza. Oh, well, cold pizza's okay. Ketchup? Breakfast. You really slept in. I can't remember the last time I ordered takeaway. Pizza or Chinese food or anything, really. I was reading an article talking about, speaking of takeaway delivery service, I think it was maybe DoorDash. There was one place where DoorDash orders. This place said that they were just, their restaurant, they said they're just sitting there on the counter. Nobody's picking them up because there's no tip. I guess the market is hard enough, and drivers are looking to orders to pick up, and it's got no tip. Screw that. So there was some discussion that, well, the tip should be done ahead of, no, should not be done ahead of time. The tip should be done after for good service. And the feedback reply to that from a number of DoorDash drivers was, well, yeah, it should be, but we don't get tips. Oh. And you can always get off your ass and go to the store and get the yourself. That's for whatever reason you're staying in. Okay, I'm not in a hurry. Skip. Late? Yeah, we're late. Is there urgent bonus? Was lost a bunch of money there, didn't we? Just 1,000. Okay, so let's see if we get something. I doubt if we're gonna get something from here. Sarnie? Go into here, there, there. Ah, that's not bad. There. There. Ah, down into Mania. Yeah. So what you do is you don't tell. So people do it. I assume what happens is people do it and they just don't tell their insurance company. And then they get in an accident. Yeah, and they would refuse to settle an accident. I don't know. I guess people say, well, not my fault. I couldn't afford it. So I want to drive, I guess, down through Lviv, Mania. I also want to have lunch. What time is it? Let's go to 1 o'clock. I'll go to, what have I done so far? Okay, I'll go another half hour. I'll go to 1 o'clock. Here, auto time, and then I'll quit. So, we got from, time is it in Sarnie? Oh yeah, and let's do that. Let's go to the 5 in the morning thing. Okay. Okay, let's pick an early cargo. Let's see what we get. So, Sarnie. Red. Whoa. Interesting. Into Slovakia? No. I want to go down through Poland? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Into Turkey. Oh. 21 tons of canned pork into Turkey. Or into Pipes into Romania. Yeah, I drive through more of the Ukraine, which I wanted to, and then I go across the Black Sea, waving at the Russian warships as I do so, and then sure, take it. Canned pork too. Just standing there at random. Okay, canned pork just up the road, I believe. Oh, I could have gone the other way. Oh, it might have been easier to go the other way, depending on the traffic. Truck. We're good. Here, I think. For goodies. Yeah, and we can configure it. So that little thing means you can change it to be different kinds of trailers, all of which say Euro goodies. Canned pork, so it doesn't have to be refrigerated. It's canned pork. So it can be just. I don't need a reefer. Why have I got a reefer for canned pork? Insulated to be good enough. I don't know. Damn, but I got nasty cough. Okay, so let's see where we're going now on the map. We've been through Kiev. What if we say we want to go on small roads? It's 1483 kilometers. Small road's gonna do. Oh, I'm pretty sure small roads take me maybe. Let's see. Options. Game preferences. Small roads. Okay, and happen. We see if it's. Oh my god. Sort of is. See, wandering there. get there, and there's no choice. We're just on roads when we get there. But Odessa on the Black Sea, past Crimea. Okay. Sure why we go out this way, but we'll go like that. And I think I made it. My trailer. Somebody caravan. Flash my high beams at them. Sure why the game took me out this way. Interesting maneuver. Oh, that was a left turn, but a left turn with a pretty big hook on it. That was interesting too. Fire truck, are you going to? Oh, whoa! We drug that through the dirt, didn't we? Okay, I need to take another wee break here, but I will be back in a flash. So let's do. friends. Put up my ugly face over there. Fix my camera. Seems to be very over for some reason. No, that's better. And let's go back to our trip. Oh, we took small roads. We will see what the small roads look like. I suspect they'll look small. Gas, we're good on gas. I don't think this is a map where you have to panic over gas. You used to have to on Russian open space because there was a lot of open space. And rest of the map before there was a chunk, maybe it was Romania. Yeah, no, it was north. This thing that we station. EV station. Construction. The go slow sign. Don't hit that sign. Those are titanium set into 10-foot deep footings. Well, it seems like it. Oh, thank you everybody who is joined in. Sergey Sadoy joined in while I was away. Oh. Signal Dewey. Oh. South of Sarnie, and we're going through some sort of twisty road, it looks like. Suddenly. Okay. Up a switchback here to get around this, whatever the hell it is we're getting around. It's kind of an escarpment, isn't it? It is an escarpment. Kind of an escarpment. Oops. Oh, I see what it is. It was just to get up and over this thing and then down and out. I wonder if there's an escarpment that goes across rain. And through that sort of rock before on this trip. .65, we've set at 65 with the cruise control. so we can set to 70. Once we get there, then we are, oh yeah, to Ripney, whatever hell Ripney is. I don't know, but we're doing little roads here, tiny roads. Tiny roads give you a better chance as opposed to being on the massive autobahns, of which Ukraine also has some, I think. Possibly not as much as Germany, but let me crank up the deck. I feel it when I go bumps. Nice little farms. It's the terraced field. No bumps yet. Oh. No, not feeling them. Oh, sometimes they, I think it depends on how it's coded in the map, whether you feel the bumps or not, but anyways, I am driving. It's 1 o'clock now. I was going to go to 1, but I had to buy a break. Well, bar, got my coffee still, so I'll probably wait until my coffee's done. Oh. Will that be done? Tiffany discovered. Oh, but drove right through that woman crossing the road. Luckily, people are largely virtual in this map, so. Now let's go up here, because I think if we go up here, we discover a dealer. Oh, nobody else there. A turn signal. It's hard to see the turn signals on these cars. They need to put an option that gives you. Whoa! Just drove right through somebody on the crosswalk. They need to give you an option that cranks up the volume on those. There we go. A Iveco truck dealer discovered. How nice. Well, I might have discovered it if I'd taken the other route. Maybe not. Leaving Whitney. Now heading down through the countryside of Ukraine. I'm not sure where to. This is a conflict-free zone. I thought I'd do some truck driving on this weekend in Ukraine, just in support of Ukraine, and maybe show people if they wanted to see what does Ukraine look like. This is what it looks like. we go. $70? I guess 70. Okay. $75. Cruise control. And a lot of sunflowers there because they're fairly easy to grow, I think, and the oil is good. You do need special equipment to plant and harvest them, but I suppose I could do that on my game, my farm simulator game. I'm sure when the next version is going to come out of it, really, and I guess I'm concerned that things are going to change for the worser. The farm simulator game I'm playing is Bavarian Forest, heavily modded version of Erlengrat, and you already brought out one first update from it, but a lot of changes. I guess there could be more coming, and I'm reluctant to make my own edits in case his edits overwrite my edits, but I guess I just do it. So, nice forest of birch trees there, sort of. They're a little weird looking the way some of them are out of the ground, but I like all these blue and yellow signs they have. That's interesting, whatever the hell that is over there. Oh, it's water. Huh. Like a rice paddy. Or it might be just that mistake where somebody put in a pond, and they also put in a wheat field. The dip in it. Here we go. Feel free to pay a pass. I'm only dealing 75, and you're doing, I suspect, 85. Or there's that guy with his wagon and two on his horse, putting along. Monopoly. I think I'm probably better to go right here, and then left. I think I get to see more of Ternopoly if I do that. See, let's connect. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I get to go in there. It'd be acres, one of these farm things. Nope. Interesting big sign there. Sign for So this trailer is not too bad, you know. That works. The axles are forward a bit, so bad as it could be. Shitty left. Luckily, there was nobody sitting there, so here we are through the town. There's a nice little park in the town, picnic tables, flower, pink building. Oh, I need to think where I'm gonna walk today. Fit at one. Cold coffee's done. Need to get repairs. No. It could be pretty easy to drive in there. 1%, nothing really happening, so welcome everybody to my stream. Hopefully you're enjoying my trip in Ukraine. My sightseeing tour. Hopefully fairly accurate because the bugger. Okay. Not paying attention there, so probably time to stop driving. Excuse me, burp. Ternopil, we're leaving Ternopil, and we can go fast again. So, Ternopil, back to Ivano Frankivsk is down there. Oops, wrong way. What I mean? Time to stop. Time to stop here. Can't tell my right from my left. Welcome, Alonzo, to my confusing stream here. I am getting sloppy in my old age. Turning the wrong way. Bumping into cars and trucks. Let's, is there a place coming up? I was going to say, next place to stop, I'll stop. There may not be a next place to stop, but I'm on small roads anyways in Ukraine. Heading south of from Ternopil. Going a little fast there. $75 for the cruise control, that's what we want. Oh. Yeah. Go for my walk and my coffee. My beer, or what am I gonna think? I think I'll just go to walk down the end of the street, down to Scott. Oh, there is that brew pub. Let's stop at the brew pub for a beer. And then come back and stop at the cafe for coffee. So that would work. Another serious. Yeah, serious. Corner. Here we are again. Going up over this white rock, whatever this white rock is in Ukraine. Oh, that's cute, whatever the hell that is. There you go. Down to 75 again. Oh yeah, place to pull off, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really need gas, but I can go come saw. That. Okay. So that's it for now. Thank you very much, everybody, for viewing, cheering, chatting, following, subscribing, lurking, whatever you've been doing, whether on Twitch or YouTube or Trovo or Facebook or Twitter. Where else could you? Wherever. I'll be on this evening, probably tomorrow. Take care, my friends. Stay safe. Ta-ta for now.